Hello everyone, welcome to SAT Maths. This is chapter number 2, linear equations, and this is the part 1, how to write the equations. So let's start with this. Here we will be discussing the equation and the variable definition. So first of all, what is an equation? So an equation is a mathematical sentence with an equal to sign. Generally the difference between expression and equation is, suppose if I am saying 3x plus 2, this is only an expression which we have covered in the chapter number 1. But if I write like this, 3x plus 2 equals to anything, let's say 8. So this becomes an equation because there is an equal to sign over here, you can see. And this part is called the left hand side and this part is called the right hand side. Now the thing is, just like we were converting the sentence into the expression, in the same way we are going to convert the expression sentences into the equations. So to translate a word sentence into an equation, what we will do, first of all we have to define the variable. What variable we are taking? Generally we take the xyz, but we can take any other variable also. This process is called defining a variable, and then we will use that variable to write the equations. So it's a very easy one. So let's start with this. First thing, this is a statement written over here. We have to convert this into equation. So as it is, whatever is written, we'll be writing like this. So twice a number increased by 14 is identical to 50. So right now they have not mentioned which number you have to take. So let's say let number be x. So twice a number means 2 times of x. Increased means plus by 14 is identical to. When we say is identical to, it means equals to 50. So this is the equation over here. 2x plus 14 is equal to 50. Now you try this. You can pause the video and try. Okay, so let's see this. It is written half the sum of 7 and a number. So 7 and a number, let's say the number I am taking as x. So half the sum of 7 and number. So 7 and number, the sum of this is half of this, means this is multiplied by 2. Is means equal to, is the same as the number decreased by 2. The same number decreased by 2. So number decreased by 2. This is the particular equation for this statement. Now try this. Okay, let's solve. Quotient of m and n equals, so quotient of m and n means m divided by n equals 4 more than 1/3 the sum of m and n. So 4 more than 1/3 the sum of m and n means 1/3 times m plus n, and this quotient is 4 more than this. So we will be adding 4 over here. This is the equation for this particular statement. Now you try this. Cube of x plus the square of y equals to 53. So cube of x means x power 3 plus square of y is equal to 53. This is the particular equation. Now let's see the numbers over here. When we say consecutive numbers, so in the consecutive number we have 3 categories. First one is the consecutive integers. We have discussed integer in the chapter number 1, -3, -2, -1. So basically the consecutive integer means the integer one after the another which are having a difference of 1. So in general we will take n, n plus 1, n plus 2 are the 3 consecutive integer if n is also an integer. Now when we talk about the even integer, it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, the gap is of 2 between them. So in general, if you want to take any number of even integer, if I am taking first one as n, so second one will be n plus 2 and third one will be n plus 4. We can also take like this, the middle one we can take n, here it is n plus 2 and the previous one is n minus 2. This is also a 3 consecutive even integer. In the same way for the odd integer also, the difference is again the 2. The numbers are written in the same way, n, n plus 2, n plus 4. In this one, n will be a odd integer, so because odd plus 2 will be odd and odd plus 4 will also be odd. Here n has to be even so that the next 2 will also be even over here. So let's see using this concept how to write the equation. Pause the video and do this. Okay, so let's do. Write an equation to represent the given relationship between integer. The sum of 4 consecutive integers is -63. So now they have not mentioned whether it is even or not, normal integers. So we can say first integer is n, second one we can say n plus 1, third one we can say n plus 2, and fourth one we can say n plus 3. So sum of all of them, so n plus n plus 1 plus n plus 2 plus n plus 3 is equal to minus 63. So this is the equation. If you want to simplify this thing, so we can simplify n 4 times of n, and 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6, is equals to negative 63. Okay. Next one, or in this one you can see when you're going to solve this particular equation, we are not going to get n as an integer over here. So the answer is not going to be integer. So we can finally say that this statement is not valid. The sum of 4 consecutive integer cannot be minus 63. Here they are only asking us to create the equation, but if they are asking us to find the solution, you can see the n is not coming out to be integer. So if they are asking whether is it possible or not, so you will say it is not possible at all. The product of 3 consecutive odd integers is 578. So odd integers we can say n plus 2, n plus 4. Product means multiplication, so n times n plus 2 times n plus 4, this is equal to 578. This is the particular equation for this. So I hope you have understood how to create the equations about the integers. So if you have any doubt related to any questions of the SAT maths, you can send me your doubt over this my WhatsApp number or on the mail ID. Thank you for watching.